Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new daily from the LambdaClass execution team. I think we are all here. So yeah, let's get started. Tomas, you're first.
Yeah, sure. So, my updates. On Friday, I finished the fork trees updated section of the PR that I was doing, which is making longer PRs available. Longer reorgs available. I also added the validations for the add block section when we receive new blocks. And the only thing that I left for today was the performing the state transition when we add new blocks, because now we don't have something coming from the canonical chain, but from a different one. So what I'm doing today is I spend mostly the morning on merging with Federica's changes on the fork trees updated function, which were nice, which were very very interesting. And then what I'm doing now is I realized that what I was doing was manually checking if the block was connected to the canonical chain, like going parent by parent up the chain until I reached the canonical one. But I just realized that, well, like now that I'm performing these state transitions, right, I need to get the parent's state. And if the parent state is available, we already know for sure that the parent is connected to the canonical chain, kind of like, yeah. So it's recursive is not the word, but you get it, right? So I will change to use that instead, and that should do two birds in one stone. Both the validation and also the state transition should be as easy as it was before. We might not have that available when we move to a different state model, where we don't have every state. But now that we have every state for every block, it should be fairly easy. So yeah, I want to finish that today, and that's what I will be working on. I don't have any more updates.
Okay, cool. There's a small validation that maybe should be added, which is like if the block is previous to the finalized block, the latest finalized block, then we know like it's not valid, right?
That makes sense. I can add that.
Okay, cool, awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's see if that breaks something though, maybe in the test.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise we can also make a ticket and look at it later. All right. Let's continue with Esteban.
Yeah, sure. On Friday, I almost finished the part of the handshake that we were missing regarding the cryptography on that. I already am sending the auth and getting the acknowledge message back. I think I have some issue regarding the decryption. I think when the communication starts, there is a shared secret that both ends needs to set, and I think I'm not properly setting that up because I think that I have misplaced something. It's a bit tedious to debug, but I'm working on it. On Friday I asked Meg about that, and he threw me a couple of ideas to debug that, but it shouldn't be hard. Once I have that done, I will have the full workflow working, and my plan is to create a bunch of tickets for different tasks related to that, which includes the listen loop, the full listen loop, the both part of the communication, the incoming communication and the initiator communication. So I will have a lot of tasks to start working on, which I myself will take some of them, and some other will be open for anybody that wants to get into the peer-to-peer communication.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Okay, Federica's next.
Sure. Well, on Friday, I started working on adding the mempool transactions to the payloads. I'm still working on that.
All right, great. Francisco.
Yes, my camera isn't working today. Well, I'm still working on the new filter endpoint. Seems like this endpoint will install a filter for around 5 minutes. It's configurable. Regarding this, I was thinking that maybe this filter should be in the storage, and when I wanted to do that, I got into some issues with Rust, with types and circular dependencies that I was fighting with. But yes, I'm still working on this, so no big update.
All right, great. As for me, I've been doing different stuff, but I've taken some work from Belito, who had like a PR he started for like by default using libmbb instead of like in memory when you run a client, and also have a command to delete the database. It's almost done. There are some things that I have to change, so I'll work on that. I have a PR today, and also I'm gonna take a look at like the different open PRs there are. So yeah, that's it for me. All right. I think that's all we got, right? Or does anybody have something else before you call it?